the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party's candidate for 8 Western Angami constituency, Salhoutuonuo Kruse, has kicked off her campaign for the Nagaland polls today at Khonoma Community Hall. Kruse, who is also a former president of the Angami Women Organisation, has been issued the NDPP ticket for the assembly polls as the sitting MLA Keneizhakho Nakhro, who had defected to the NDPP from the NPF last year, was denied a ticket. The campaign kicked off in the presence of hundreds of supporters, including the Chief Minister 𝗡𝗢𝗟𝗑. The Chief Minister also addressed the congregation while kicking off her campaign. Apart from Rio, Salhoutuonuo Kruse and political advisor 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗗 also addressed the gathering. It is pertinent to note that Nagaland still has a dearth of women legislators, and the state is eagerly waiting to see its first elected female MLA. There are 3 women candidates in the 2023 polls this time. And joining me live is my colleague 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗏. 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗏, 3 women candidates in 2023 elections. It is but obvious that there were hundreds of supporters, including the Chief Minister 𝗡𝗢𝗪𝗑 himself. What's the latest? Are you picking from your sources?
Well, yes, 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗏, I would just like to make, first of all, I would just like to make a small correction here. There are 4 women candidates in the fray, 2 from the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, one from the BJP and 1 from the Congress Party. So 4 women candidates are in the fray for the 2023 polls. Right now, we're here at the election campaign kickoff of the NDPP woman candidate, Mrs. Salhoutuonuo Kruse. And as you can see, hundreds of supporters of Mrs. Kruse have gathered here at the Khonoma Community Hall, where the Chief Minister is also present. Earlier, just a while back, we heard the candidate, NDPP candidate, addressing the crowd. However, due to the speech being in their own tribal dialect, we could not really understand, but definitely will be bringing to all our viewers the translation of what she stated in the campaign address. In a very short while, as you can see, in a very short while, the Chief Minister will be addressing. Right now, the Chief Minister is all set to address the gathering here. He is also here to kick off the campaign launch of his candidate, Mrs. Kruse. The sitting MLA, Mr. Nakhro, who from this 8 Western constituency got elected from the NPF ticket. However, he defected to the NDPP party, and this time around he was not issued the NDPP ticket. We have also learned that the sitting MLA, Mr. Nakhro, will be contesting from the as an independent candidate. So definitely the mood of the people here is also very strong. We can see that the wave that Mrs. Kruse for her getting elected is also very strong. We can see as hundreds of supporters have gathered here to support her, to show their support to the candidate, 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗏.
Right. First of all, I stand corrected. 4 women candidates are in the fray this year. Sarah, we're talking about the 8 Western Angami constituency here. Tell us, which parties is she going to be up against this time?
Well, like I said, the former sitting MLA, NDPP MLA, Mr. Nakhro, is the strongest opponent of Mrs. Kruse, as she has been issued the NDPP ticket. The Chief Minister and also the NDPP party have reposed their full faith that her position is very good and she's a winnable candidate, and that is the reason why they have issued the ticket to her. If we look into it, in the 2018 poll, Mrs. Kruse's late husband had also contested against Mr. Nakhro, and he lost by a very small margin. So this time around, after her husband passed away, Mrs. Kruse have come forward to contest the elections from the NDPP ticket.